Singles action brings us back from the break, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Avgerinos going one-on-one with Jeremy Foster. Brett Wolverton here to call the action with Anarchy Wrestling's ring announcer, Jonathan Feltner. Jonathan, this should be a great match between two great upstarts here at Anarchy.
Hashtag selfie.
Yeah, if you were in the crowd for any Anarchy show, you may want to check Jeremy Foster's Facebook page. You may have wound up in a close-up selfie at ringside. You saw him taking some pictures as he made his way into the ring. Dee Byers didn't seem to know how to pose for the selfie.
He doesn't really. I don't think he was born with that camera gene. I guess not. I'm not sure.
Should be a great technical bout between these two athletes. Alex Avgerinos recently, been under the guidance of the Stray Cat Brody Chase. Brody Chase not here this week, nor is Lars Manderson, who's been Avgerinos' tag team partner as of late. There's a chance for Avgerinos to break out in singles action and show what he can do against a great young star in Foster.
Two young studs who are looking to make a name for themselves even more in Anarchy Wrestling. Both of them are kind of mirror images of the other one. I mean, they have great technical skills, both about the same weight, height. So it's going to be an interesting contest. I think that the crowd here more so is just kind of studying the match, kind of seeing who, kind of feeling each other out like the competitors are.
Well, that's one of the negatives of having two popular superstars in there at one time is it makes it difficult for the crowd to cheer for one more than the other. Everybody has their favorites here at Anarchy. So when you put those two favorites in, yes, in your mind you want to see it, but you don't know how to react to it.
Yeah, it's kind of like trying to choose chocolate cake over ice cream.
Oh, I like ice cream. I do like chocolate cake.
See, if you had to choose between chocolate, to me it would be like Snickers and gummy bears. I couldn't do it.
Oh, I like my gummy bears too.
They're
bouncing here, there, and everywhere.
Gummy bears are a real man's treat.
Side headlock applied by Foster to try to get us back on track. Avgerinos tried to toss Foster out. Foster able to keep hold of the side headlock. Shots to the midsection of Foster. Foster breaks the hold. Avgerinos with a punch to the face.
It's kind of rare seeing Jeremy Foster in singles action. Normally when he's here, he's with Jake Cole paired in what's called the squared circle, I believe.
Yeah, he's been in singles action more recently. Shots to the head by Avgerinos. And inverted atomic drop puts Avgerinos on his rear end.
Ouchie.
Kick out at 2. Now Foster going to go to work on the arm of Avgerinos.
Both men going to the ground game a little bit.
I'm sure somewhere the Anarchy Young Lions champion, the Temptation Sean Temper, is watching this match closely. Either one of these two athletes could be a top contender for that title.
That's why we say it week in and week out that every match in Anarchy is important. It doesn't matter if it's a tag match, a singles match. Every match gets you closer to being maybe a top contender for either one of the titles. So you always got to be on your game whenever you're at Anarchy, competing in the ring.
It doesn't matter if you're in the opening contest on Anarchy Television or if you're in the main event. Any television exposure via the syndicated network that Anarchy Wrestling has. Also, our availability on our website, anarchy-wrestling.net, where you can watch us on YouTube. There's so much exposure here, anybody can see you anywhere. Also makes it a heck of a lot easier to scout your opponent because you can go back and watch those previous Anarchy episodes.
Really does. You can go back and see what kind of matches you had, mistakes you may have made. It's a good tool in the business.
I've talked to a lot of long-standing veterans who have said, I almost wish that something like that was available back when I was making my way up. Beautiful suplex by Foster.
Thought he was going for the pin. Apparently not the case. Followed by a second one. Still locked on.
Could be going for a third. Avgerinos grabs the ropes. Shot to the back by Foster. And connects with that third German suplex into the bridge. Kick out at 2. But as I was saying, the more experienced superstars have said, I wish back in the day, because back in the day you had to rely on word of mouth. You had to rely on magazines. You didn't get to watch these superstars because you didn't have that availability, that social media and everything to scout an opponent.
Now everything is literally a click away, and right now, Jeremy Foster better be paying close attention to Alex Avgerinos as he may just be a click away from a win.
Driving clothesline. Follows up with a bulldog. Hooks the leg. And a kick out at 2. Avgerinos has the size advantage. He's a few inches taller than Foster is. You know, you've got our weight stats there. There's a little bit of a weight difference in between, isn't there?
There is. Actually, believe it or not by the looks, Avgerinos outweighs Jeremy Foster by 25 pounds.
Oh, but darn. Ducks the clothesline. Submission applied.
Right now, I'm not sure if it matters because Foster has that lock applied in expertly.
Unusual arm lock applied by Foster. I'm not 100% sure how to call it.
I'm not sure what you would call that either, but
I think Avgerinos is going to try to use that height advantage if he can get his arm or his foot to the rope.
I think Avgerinos is calling it painful right now.
And he gets into the ropes. Clean break. Match will continue with both superstars back on their feet. Looks like Foster going for a knee. He's lowered that knee pad, charges in. Oh, he stops himself though. He didn't connect. Goes in.
Oh,
drives both knees into the chest of Avgerinos. And again, going for that submission. It almost worked the first time. Rolls up, but no, into a cover. 1, 2, and 3.
Your winner of the match, Alex Avgerinos.